They gotta stop messing up these Black Ranger helmets, man. It's getting to a point where it's a problem. It's only happened twice, but that's enough times for me to say something about it, I think. I love Kaguragi's design as much as the next guy, right? I think Kaguragi is a dope character in general. He has something up his ass. We've talked about this. But he's a cool character. I like Kaguragi. All the other King Ohgers use the bug itself to make up the visor. Like, their visor just is the bug sort of plastered on it. Kaguragi's visor uses the negative space to create the visor. I'm gonna show this image I saw on Twitter. Someone recolored him orange. I'm gonna give credit to the artist too. I'm gonna try and do that because I feel like it's easier to see what I'm talking about when it's not black. And there's a similar sort of thing going on here. You're coloring the visors this season. That's an aesthetic choice that we are making. Cute. Y'all couldn't figure out how to make the visor black? Like, I understand like the aesthetics of it. Yes, like I understand why they did with Kaguragi, but it's like it's getting to a point where it's just like they're just doing it just to bother me. They're literally doing it to bother me. Like, you guys know how I'm Toei's favorite Tokutuber? They literally said, like, Toei called me up and they were like, yo, we're doing it just to fuck with you. You know that, right? Like, we're doing it because we knew you'd say something. Like, they literally said that to me. I love this fit. Hold up. Wait, look at this fit. I like this. I like what's going on here. I like the layering of the hoodie and the overalls on top of it. I feel like you'd look like a lunatic if you walked out on the streets. You need confidence to pull this off. This is a Black Ranger confidence fit. If you're not serving charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, no one's gonna get that. If you're not serving that, you can't pull off this fit, man. I like that character trope a lot. They do it a lot in Toku. It's a very easy thing for like the audience to project themselves onto because obviously we're watching a superhero television show. So having a character that wants to be a superhero and idolizes superheroes makes a lot of sense, right? Like, it's an easy character for you to project yourself onto. I think I said off rip before that like he's probably gonna be my favorite character just based on the vibes alone because he looks like he's gonna be a very silly, goofy, sort of whatever type character. I can already see it coming where he's gonna have like a moment where he's gonna like sort of toughen up a little bit, where he's gonna be like, man, I gotta cut the shit, I gotta grow up a little bit because I'm taking this shit seriously. If they pull that trigger with him, he's gonna be my favorite character on the team. I like this team a lot, by the way. I like the vibes here. Like making Taiya basically like a billionaire that's like funding all of these projects himself. And y'all know I like Pink, obviously. And Blue's a good balance out for Pink. Because Taiya's serious and he's actually really badass Red. I really like him as a Red already. And he hasn't even had like a Red moment, you know? He hasn't even had like a focus episode really, but I already like him. But like Blue's a good way of balancing out the other two because you kind of need that straight man. Because you have Taiya, who kind of has like that bleeding heart, wants to do good by everyone, that good cool guy, and then you have Homegirl, who's just like head in the clouds and like can't get it together. Like there's some good character dynamics already, like and we're not even like 10 episodes in. I do wish we spent a little more time with the main three though. I like their dynamic, but I guess it is about time that, like, you know, you throw in Black and give us a little bit with Black though. Give us a little bit of Black, leave them as a team of 4, and then we'll, you know, we can move on from there. I like they are doing this. This isn't a criticism, but I like that they're letting it breathe. Let it breathe. They're doing that. I like that.
無理だ。え？今の君には無理だと言った。
What the fuck? You made Mira one, but you didn't make the cop, the trained professional? I wasn't expecting that. I literally went on that whole tirade about how like Taiya's like a bleeding heart. What do you mean? No, let's let him speak. But like I think he's a little bit more qualified than Mirror to do anything. If I'm being real, this is a crazy face we paused on too. I like that they're focusing on like the media coverage of these events. That's something that they ignore a lot in Toku, and I like when the news gets involved. It makes the series feel a lot more grounded. No Toku will ever feel as grounded as like Kuga did. Kuga felt like real life. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you. But I do like how that's like a factor in this. And I like how a government agency is getting involved in things too. Like it makes things feel like they're not just happening in a bubble. Because sometimes like the giant robot will appear every single week for like 30 weeks straight and people are still gonna act surprised that there's like things happening like this, you know? The whole like idea of like, oh, there's these tire people and they're first of all, the Red Ranger's name is Tire. So they're the tire people. They're the tire men. That's a fire. That was fire. I'm just gonna say that. These three are so like Team Rocket coded too. I'm sure I'm not the only one saying this, but like they even down to like the little cat thing that follows them around. Like that they are Team Rocket coded to like the essence. I think Bundorio. I think I read that somewhere too. That Bundorio is voiced by Ash Ketchum, like the Japanese voice actor for Ash Ketchum. If someone could confirm that for me, that'd be dope. But like that's kind of crazy how like the minute he retired from Pokemon, Toei was like, come here, come do a Sentai. It's crazy. It's crazy. He actually Ash Ketchum left the Pokemon anime to do Boonboomger. Did you guys know that? That's actually kind of sad. I love that they're introducing these characters like early on, because that sort of moment wouldn't hit as hard if we hadn't already had 4 episodes of him fucking up in the past. That dude, that's kind of sad. Who gives a fuck? Don't take. Oh no. Oh no. They took the feet out. But actually, like, wait a minute though. What? I wasn't expecting him to hit him in the eye like that. I don't know. I thought he was gonna hit him. I really thought. I saw him aim for the forehead, and I was like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna prove himself right now. But no, he hit him straight in the fucking eye. That's crazy. I don't know. He kind of doing the most right now. I'm just saying, man. Of course, you run into the one fucking abandoned warehouse in the entirety of Japan. We just keep coming back to this place. I'm damn near sure Toei just owns this lot at this point. The way we keep going back to this damn warehouse, like, I promise you, they could turn that into like subsidized housing or something crazy. But no, Toei needs a place where they could set off literal fucking bombs. I think I was also a little hypercritical on the Boon Boon changer last time we talked. It's grown on me a lot. I think why I like it is because it's not a wrist changer. It is a wrist changer, but it's not like a regular wrist changer. It's also not like a phone changer either. It's this weird category of changer that the only other thing I could really compare it to is like the SP license. It's a unique changer, and I kind of like that. I like when they do different things. Like that one time they did the flashlight. That rocked my world. I like when they do unique changers, and the Boon Boon changer is kind of unique changer. I like it, so I needed to clarify that because I couldn't hold it in anymore. It was bothering me. I was literally sitting awake at night the other night, just like. I love how saturated the colors look, and I don't know if that's just because we're so used to having green screens and stuff. I think having them outside in like natural lighting really helps the colors pop a lot this year. I don't know, the shade of like hot pink in particular. Maybe it's because we haven't had a pink in a while. We had a purple last year, so maybe I'm just not used to seeing pinks anymore, but I like this shade of pink. We were saying he's Momotaro and like Ace coded last video. So like, if he nails this, this is time to prove it. If he snipes this Momotaro Jr., I'm telling y'all. I told y'all, this Momotaro Jr., this is Momotaro Jr. right here. That's our man. What the fuck? What? Why? Why? Oh, he got that dog in him. He got that dog in him. That's that shit Drake be rapping about sometimes. But like when like Drake says that he sends someone, when Drake does that thing, not when he's in the Italian restaurant alone, like, but like when he like talks about ops and stuff. That's the stuff Drake be rapping about, dude. He ooh. We didn't even talk about that. I do want to know what the fuck is going on with Orange. Like, he's just around. He's just around, and he's already, like, a part of the team. He's just not, like, he don't have a changer. Like, he has the changer already, I'm pretty sure. He just ain't transformed yet. I wonder if he already has the capability of transforming. He's the GOAT. He's my favorite character. He's my favorite character on the squid. Red knows he can transform. Red gave him that look because he knows. He knows you can transform too, buddy. You want to come in here? Huh? You want to actually do some shit? Or you just want to be lazy? Come on. He knows. Go lick your lollipop somewhere else, Buster. All right, get out of here if you're not going to help. That's the Operate. Yo, wait. That's the Operator pose. Because they're a four-man team right now. Operator. There's Jacka. Jacka is another four-man team. I was going to say Operator is the only four-man Sentai. But Jacka's right there. And then I was also going to say that Operator was the only three. My next line of thinking was that the Operator is the only team of three to get a fourth member and like kind of do that sort of, you know, not bipartisan split. What am I saying? Like that sort of like additional fourth, but then the Geki Ranger kind of did the same thing that they're doing. So just disregard the entire fucking video at this point, honestly. And the tackle. I normally don't talk this much during fights, but yo. See, like, this kind of shows that Joe was like a competent fighter this entire time. He just couldn't keep up because we're dealing with like extraterrestrials. Like, a normal dude can't keep up with the Hashilians. Like, he was a good cop the entire time. He just came off like a bumbling idiot because like, you can't keep up. How are you supposed to keep up? That's like if you threw ET at my face and we're like, do something. What do you want me to do? Actually, this entire fight sequence is dope. Like, there's some really unique choreography going on. Like, they're even taking advantage of like the steering wheel shaped weapon and stuff. Like, Boonboomger might be it, man. Boonboomger might be it. We like superior Sentai. That's all I'm gonna say. They bust out the drone. They got the drone shot. He struck the finisher and he's still going. He struck the finisher and he's still going. I'm speechless. There are no words. There are no words to be said. I like how you can see the screws on the foot soldiers too. I haven't noticed that until just now. There's so many of them. This kind of reminds me of those videos where it's like a million toads versus one big toad, or like a million toads versus like Ariana Grande. I love what they're doing with the little racing tracks too. Like, I'm glad they didn't get rid of that after the first episode because they easily could have. And we're still early on, so they could like forget it later. The fact that turned into like the spikes, because like police officers actually throw that shit out. Dude, I like this. I like this. They're doing interesting things in general. Like the entire series is just an interesting series, dude. He said, let me handle this. Oh, he did the thing. He did the thing. He did the thing. That's me, the minute the Walmart employee asked me for my receipt. Ignore the background. By the way, I should have probably said this at the beginning. Ignore the background. I'm moving, so if there's a delay in like videos and stuff coming out, that's why. And here's Boonboomger episode 1 in case you missed it, or you can find something else here too. Peace.